really not the easiest to know which one to pick in Twitch. Alright, welcome back. But press continue. Okay, so in the previous one, I didn't complete Crash Bandicoot 1. Sure, yeah, it was real hard. But at the end of this session, I might go back to it and probably try and cheat my way through. Continue? I don't think that's right. I don't think this is right. Yeah, it's got percentage. Alright. Quit. Oh. Wow. Alright, so each one has a different save file. That gave me an idea, actually. What if I got a save that was 100% so I could skip that level? Well, not 100%. Well, maybe 100%. Feels wrong, doesn't it? Just like playing the next game without seeing the ending of the first.
Of course.
I'm struggling in Spyro as well. Like, can you believe this? I'm struggling in all the baby games. I mean, they're not baby games, but you know.
Full power. We need not only your master crystal, but also the remaining 25 slave crystals from the surface. How do you expect to retrieve them when we don't have any earthbound operatives left?
You fool! Do you think I'm unaware of the situation? If we don't have any friends...
He's a lot more yellow than I remember.
Then we'll need to find an enemy.
Crash! Dad! My battery is fried. Make yourself useful.
Right, this is the bit that I was talking about when I spoke of her having a laptop. Oh wait, is it? No, I think it is. Jump, spin, crouch. Couldn't do that in the first. Okay. Okay then. And again, I think that we're gonna try and get all the boxes, like in the first level. Unless there's like sneaky hidden ones. Burps! Wait, what? What? Was that supposed to happen?
Well. If it isn't Crash Bandicoot, welcome. I apologize for the crude means used to bring you here, but I'd rather expect a written invitation would have been turned down. I need your help. Surrounding you are a series of 5 doors. Through each door lies a well-hidden crystal.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I skipped all this as a kid.
Look like this. Bring me the crystals, Crash. That is all I will say for now. We will speak again.
You want crystal? Did I come out of that place because I spinned? Because I spinned? Or was it not a real level? I'm so confused. Did this make that noise? It did! I think you die in that stuff. Like if you stay in it. Right, I think that in this one there might be power-ups, or maybe the next one, but I do remember a double jump. I don't need to kill them. What is the... I am dead. It's first level, but it still feels good to like try and get everything. Definitely not going to do that throughout the whole game. Why are they like radioactive? I'm invincible. Oh, wait. Oh, I remember these. Wait, there was a box here. I got it. I think I got it. I also remember being able to, like, cheat this. By, like, jumping on the side. Right, so that's the crystal. You get that in every level. Apples. Or wampa fruit. Wait, what? I got like half of them? Well, okay then. Why did I only get half of them? Toodle Woods.
Well done, Crash. I knew I could rely on you. Now listen carefully. These holograms are hard to maintain. During the course of my intellectual pursuits, I have stumbled across a force that threatens to destroy the world. The crystals are the only means of containing it. The fate of the world is at stake. It is imperative, therefore, that you bring them to me.
Are you there, Crash?
Jeez.
Crash! Are you there, Crash?
It's really weird that it's just a hovering head. Yeah, where's the subtitles? Invert jetpack controls? What? Gamepad? Okay. I guess there isn't any. It wouldn't be in graphics, would it? Graphics. Didn't I turn that off? Yeah, and motion blur off. Okay. No subtitles, I guess. Okay, sure. Snow go. It kind of looks like there's a gem in these already. Display target time and leaderboards. I'm good. Uh-oh. We got it. Okay. Ice is hard. God, it's impossible, in fact. Alright, I can't wait for the ice level that I will skip. Oh no. Please, Crash. Not like this. can jump on them and not die. I hate it. Although, actually, the nitro things, they probably don't actually count to the box count. I mean, I've missed a box anyway, but, you know. If I go, it'll crush me. Oh, maybe it is, like, motion activated, yeah. Yeah, these ones aren't. Like, do I trust that? Oh look, there's a reflection. Oh, he does pause on the pause screen. Oh, it's not as good as in the original. In the original, I think it zoomed in. Nice. I love it. Great. I hate ice. I just hate ice. We're not going down there. Oh. Not anymore. This probably leads to... Oh no, it doesn't. I was going to say, like, the same place, but further on anyway. I just missed the crystal. It's like the most obvious thing. Ain't got time for that. I'm on a mission. Yeah, still loads off. This second game has like a lot more like secrets, I guess. Maybe it's filled in because that's not an option. Alright, let's save over this. Mir. Yeah, it is just 2 crystals. No specials. Spent quite a bit of today trying to get the Wii to work because the kids want to play that, and it hasn't worked in years, and I don't know if it can work, and I don't have a TV to like put it on. But I tried to... I've got like a thing that puts it to HDMI. So I tried to sort of put it through my capture device. Tried to put it through like monitors and stuff. It doesn't like the monitors. I think they're too like high res for it. Even though, you know, they can be like, what, 1080p? But I guess a Wii isn't HD, right? That's why I have to use a converter. But with the converter, it probably outputs it at like, I don't know, 720 or something. But through the capture device, I did get like some sound. So I think it is functioning. What is this music? Sounds weird. a life, finally. Still don't know what those are. Do I touch Hippo? Well, I'm dead now. I don't think they mind. It's hard to know. Right, there is a speed up. I also remember like a bike level. Maybe by jetpack they mean like the underwater ones? I don't know. No, there is a jetpack level, yeah. No, I remember now. Pulled that out of his mallet space.
3 crystals. Not bad. I see you are getting the hang of it. I need to conserve power. I will communicate with you again after you retrieve the 5th crystal.
The 5th crystal. So, like, once I've completed this warp room. Yeah, so it must have been Crash 3 that I remember the most of. Like, the warp rooms. Because it definitely wasn't like this. Although, wait, this is the one where you can get extra lives. Oh, nice. Didn't set it off. In the snowy one, you've got, like, the the babby polar bear. And you can, like, jump on him, and if you jump on him so often, or so much, I mean, it gives you like 20 lives or something. What is the perspective there? Because I don't understand it. Just jump way before you think you need to. Well, nothing more to see here. I'm not going the other way. Wait, so if I did go the other way to begin with, would that mean that I wouldn't get the crystal? It's like a 50-50. Metal boxes. Yeah, there must be upgrades. I'm pretty sure there's upgrades, because it's like, you need them to break metal. Or wait, what was it? Oh no, maybe not. Maybe not. Oh yeah, there we go. It's quite a fun way to break them. Well, I'll get this one. And that's it. Take me up! I'm ready! Yeah, you probably had to, like, keep certain boxes intact. Get out of here, little moles. really love this, don't they? What happens next, game designers? And then Crash falls into pit and has to defeat 5 moles. Okay. Why? I like them. Probably shouldn't make fun of the game designers. In a couple levels' time, they'll be the ones laughing at me and my skills, or lack of them. Oh, is this boulder? B to slide. Okay, so that's going to be important, is it? I might have to go under stuff. That's a mine. Okay, no, good to know. It didn't kill me, it just slowed me down. I thought it was like a power-up. The fruit never lie. Oh, there's less of them. Right, does it break and fall in? There's one where it will do that. Or is that the polar bear? No, it's this. I always thought that was really cool and cinematic. It's like, wow. The level doesn't just end. Oh. Oh, I did it! Good. Yeah, good. No, I'm good. I'll skip. Oh, look, it's introducing the boosts, which have like a little bit of a tail. Boost me. Oh. Oh, please. I jumped. I was thinking I probably should have got those boxes before, but now I'm thinking it's a good thing I didn't, because it means I get free Wumpa fruit every time. But yeah, we get lives. How'd you get both? It's a trap! Oh, come on! There's a fucking ledge you have to jump over? Fuck you. It's bullshit. Actual bullshit. There you go, that's how you get both. Kind of walk between them. I reckon that one every time. Every fucking time! Except when I do it, and then there's a ledge. And it killed me. Alright, we're giving up with boxes. The life is no longer there. I jump. Yeah, we were nowhere near all the boxes anyway. Oh yeah, the bonus level I didn't do. Hello, Tech, and welcome. He jump. I did. I did. I did it. Welcome in. Ripperoo. Oh, it's It's a boss. Oh no. Yeah, we were against him in the first one. I couldn't really figure it out. What is this? What is this? Oh, I just have to avoid him? And then fight him? What? Yeah, I do have to fight him. TNT. Right, so you have... It's in 2 phases, okay. Does he... F equals MA? Wait, he's like actually... Oh god. He's actually like secretly smart. Just checking. No. He's dead.
I did it! Look at me!
First try. Except all the other times I've played this game in the past. And the original. What now? Is it in the middle? Up. Up. What right bumper? It's so small you can't see it. Here we go.
There he is. My beautiful boy!
Let me save. %, already. So it's only gonna take like... Oh. Actually, that is a few hours. We're not like 5 minutes in.
Yet again.
Which is what it feels like.
But back to business. There are crystals to be gathered. 20 to be exact. The planets will align.
Well, we did
shortly,
5.
all 13 of them. And this will create a power great enough to rip the Earth apart. Properly utilized, however, the crystals can absorb and contain the energy.
Crash, is that you? I've been looking everywhere. I don't have much time to tell you this. You have to be careful. Trusting Cortex seems a little unwise, Crash.
She doesn't
I
have
can't
like
keep the data
fur
open much
in the
longer.
same way that Crash
You need
does.
to...
Like he actually looks fluffy-ish. This is what you have to do. He makes like dog noise. I'm pretty sure you had to do a lot more in the original. And then do we just do them in any order? I think. Yeah, I think from here. I know, I'm evil. Evil, yes, evil. Fuck it, yeah, evil. I stamp on baby polar bear. And there's the karma. But then, ironically, the karma will mean that I'll do it again. Because if I run out of lives, I do it again, I think. I don't know how many times you can do it, actually. Crystals, how original? It was original in 1905, whenever this game was made. It probably was like 95. It's kind of weird to think how many of the 90s mascot video game characters are still a thing. Alright, the timing was bad, and I didn't even make it. Because, like, Sonic, it surprises me that they're, like, making movies and video games both successfully. Even when the video games aren't great. I can't actually make that fucking jump, let alone not be destroyed. Fuck you. Alright, well. I made the jump. God, what if you do the polar bear thing, and then the game becomes harder? No, please. I want boxes. Alright, no, I don't want them that much. 19th time's a charm. Alright, I think I get how you're supposed to do those now. Can I just do... Fucking excuse me? Yeah, I can just do that into enemies. Can I do it in mid-air? No. Bonus level. Ice. I hate ice. Why? Crash, just jump a millimeter higher. Yeah, ice is like fucking impossible. Use the D-pad. No, it's still fucking impossible. Alright, just run off of the edge, then press jump. Alright, 19th time. That's how we do it. Yeah, you have to run off the edge, then jump. That's so dumb. Wait, that does actually make you jump higher. This is a silly game. You have to do it in order to get up platforms. I did. How are you supposed to get past that? Not gonna redeem no cursing. Because this looks frustrating. I mean, it is. There's a reason I don't really play platformers. Like I was saying before, probably the only platforming that's ever done these days is in Minecraft. And there's a reason. And yeah, a lot of patience to the game. Something I'm famous for not having. I was gonna say famous. Wrong button. Wait! It's the same button. I expect to be able to do it in mid-air and sort of get a better jump. Bit confident with the 19 times. I think that was 19. Don't you? Like, how many lives have I got left? I don't know how to tell. $18. I don't know how many I actually had. Just checking. Just checking, chat. Oh, he's out. He's all out. He's a squished boy. I thought I was dead then. Okay, I did the same thing, but it didn't work that time. I'm not gonna try it. Alright, get this first. Here we go. Do you actually have to go back and get the other? Seems weird, but okay. Good thing I had the mask. Ah, the bonus level. Famous for destroying my lives. I'm sensing a theme. It's like a tutorial. It's like teaching you that you can break those boxes. Oh, fuck. Gotta press A. Oh no. I did it. I pressed A. It's a leap of faith thing. I hate it. That's why I didn't complete the previous game. I don't know. What is that platform? Is that platform gonna move? Or is it gonna kill me? What? What is this? Oh, is it gonna be really difficult? For fuck's sake. Yeah, we're not doing that. Just edit that out. I definitely need this. Dead. Yeah, as I keep dying, I care less and less and less about the boxes. Did I get the crystal? I'm pretty sure I did. You should just always get it at the end. Oh, there it is. I knew I put it somewhere. Got any lives? It might be every continue, because I can remember doing it like when we struggled. I say we, because there was more than one of us. Oh, it's this. Yeah, whenever we struggled, we were like, you know, you do the continue, and then you stamp on the bear. And it felt like you had to do that a lot. But we were babbies, and we played the original as well. Because, like, obviously this wasn't out when I was 10 or whatever. Checkpoint. There is the crystal. So with those, always aim for where the, I was going to say whale or orca has been. Ugh. I'm dead. Fuck dead. That was clean. It kind of was. Also, welcome, Kiwi. No! I don't know how to do that. Like, I'm guessing you mean the, like, me retrieving that life? I don't know how you can possibly time that. It's impossible already. I actually don't get it. Can you slow down? Can you speed up? Oh, you can make short jumps. By just slightly tapping. And that's automatic. Oh, and this, I think, is to blow up the, like, nitros. So maybe they do count for the box count. I almost had them. If I had cared about boxes, we would have got all the boxes. You're referring to the bonus level? Oh, yeah. Yeah. Did do pretty good there. How's it going? It's good. Very good. I'm trying to get certain old consoles working. Trying to get my old Wii working. The problem is that I homebrewed it a bit, so I don't know. I can't get a picture out of it, but I think it's because I'm not trying to display it in the, like, right resolution or all sorts of stuff like that. But I also have to run it through a converter. Like, there's too many things that could be wrong, so I'm just gonna bring it to a TV and let the TV deal with it. There we go, teaching us stuff when we're not in danger. What is this? This is weird, going forward in a level that you're supposed to be running away. I didn't even make it. How are you supposed to do that, though? Maybe do a little crawl and then a little jump? You just kind of notice that Crash does not have, like, a very proportional body. Tiny stick legs. Alright. You know what? Fuck that place. Unless there's going to be a jump like that I have to do. Oh, it's going to be the 20 life thing all over again. So I've been hovering around 20. Ow. I press! Oh, fuck. He's got no butt. Well, oh, shit. He is a Bandicoot, whatever the hell that is. I'm guessing it's, Australian. But I assume that for every animal, I don't know. What's a galah? What's a guaca? I know what these are. I think. A guaca's like the really cute photogenic animal. How? How bonus level? How? Teach me. Is it something to do with like sliding and jumping, or there's no double jump, is there? A guaca? Yeah. I think it is spelled like that, yeah. It's definitely a Q at the beginning. They are adorable. You petted one. Did you go to a place where they all are? Like, I think it's like almost like a tourist attraction. Well, yeah, it is. But like, they're so used to it. They're so used to like taking selfies with people. Rottenest Island. Okay. I think I might just jump off of the edge. Because I actually don't understand this level at all. Like, I'm clearly supposed to be up there. Do I do the thing where I press button in midair? Which one is it? It is B. Alright. It didn't happen. I don't get it. Don't get it. It doesn't happen. I think you have to do it right at the peak of the jump, which doesn't give you any like directional boost or horizontal boost. What is all buttons? Where's quit button? Wait, if I spin, do I glide? Nope. Okay, well, see you later. Actually don't understand. Oh, crystal. Also, with the crouch thing, it kind of sticks a bit. No, my apples. What's that massive parrot that can't fly? I think it's Australian. And they're like green. It's the dancing one. Is that a galah? Or is it like a popo or something? Kakapo? That sounds like a very different thing. It is kakapo. But that means poop something. But with accents. Oh, okay. It's like it sounds like a demon. A poop demon. How do? Oh. I did. You can't kill them, okay. Everything's gotten a bit Mad Max. Is this a trap? I think it is. Alright, never mind. Always trust the fruit. Yeah, I can't pronounce that. In fact, like, that's what I don't understand about, like, pronunciation guides, is that they'll spell it in a way that no one knows. It's just like, yeah, you pronounce it like this. It's like a bunch of letters that I have no idea how to pronounce, and it doesn't help. Am I stuck? It's got to be one of these ways. Let me just check this door. Too early. Fuck. I'm just curious. Oh no, this is the way that you end up going anyway. It's confusing having two attack buttons. Oh, I remember this. What? 98, 99, 100. What is that? Yes, only linguists could possibly understand. I suppose so. I suppose, like, once you know those particular letters, I just don't get it. It is probably like a particular educational line of things that linguists would probably have to go down. It's like, yes, This particular ampersand means, okay. Good. Yeah, so whenever you see this, it's a foof sound. I'm stuck. Hello, John. Welcome. What did you clip? I didn't say nothing funny. What cringe did you clip? Oh, we completed the thing. The
10
level.
of 25 crystals. You're on your way. I'm running low on power, so communication from this point will be difficult.
Good.
Remember, I'm counting on you.
Coco? That was the wrong button, but I'll save anyway. Hoi hoi, how do? Doing good. Oh, look at that. What a lovely picture. What is it, right bumper? I'm like squinting like an old man. Do you want us to join your... Oh, it's to switch out, isn't it? And then swap his... Squint. Right trigger. Whee. So we're done. Not done yet. What noise do you think a baby polar bear would make? Do you think they bark? Because like pandas bark, and they're a bear. No cry. Down, up, or swap hero. Right. Oh, I guess we're going in here. Is this a boss? Okay, good job. Nice. Yeah, wonderful. They give us the option, and they throw it in our face. You're washing up just listening to the stream, and you absolutely knew who redeemed the quack. Yeah, it's strange because when I hear it now, because it's something that is a very common noise. But whenever I hear it, I'm like, oh, John's here. Like a lot of other people have it in their streams and stuff. Or just like on a soundboard. It's got a lot of knives. He's throwing as well. Let's cheat. Alright, well that was easy as well. It's your noise now? Well, that's how conditioning works, I guess. I did it! What now? What now? What? Oh, up. There we go. That wasn't there before. Oh, fuck's sake.
Good show, Crash.
I thought he said he wouldn't do this much
Komodo brothers obviously lacked your mettle.
anymore.
But now's not the time to get cocky. There are still many crystals to obtain. Remember, the world is counting on you.
Are you still at work? What do you mean when you were in work? Okay, same moves but different. She can't swim either. I don't think I'm very good at video games. If you do that for every death, it will just be a constant stream of that. I was trying Crash 1, like, I think it was the day before last. Because I'm like going... Oh, great. Because I'm going between this and Spyro. But I couldn't complete the game. I just couldn't do it. It was way too fucking hard. The box is already broken. As much as you'd like to, you don't have the points? What? Is South Wales' economy broken? A fucking checkpoint. About time. Okay. Just have to boost through. Boost through? No! Ugh. Less than 500? Oh my god. Remember the time when you said you had like 20,000 or something? And I was like, I need to make redeems. Kinda just wanted to see what the hippo would do. The sketches and TTS spam isn't free. True. If I do an art stream though, I might make it so that people can just give suggestions in the chat anyway. They probably won't be like full-blown like coloured things. Why did I get on this? But you know, it might make it more interesting. Did you crack all the points away? You did crack all the points away. I wonder if there's like a custom thing I can do where it's like, if your name is Man Average, then this particular redeem is free, and it's just a quack. Oh, I figured out the shoutouts thing, but it's a bit weird because you'd expect it to be like just SO and then space and then you can @ someone, but it doesn't like the @. You can still do it with an @ but it puts the @ in the URL. It's like really dumb. Even though the person who showed me said that it doesn't do that. But it does. I wasn't live when I tested it though, so maybe that makes the difference. Yeah. Do like hold on. So if I do like SO and then @you, so that I don't have to type your whole name, which would make sense, right? but then if you look in the URL, it's twitch.tv/@manaverage. It is stupid. But it's something. Like I might be able to like mess with the code as well. Like just by looking at it, you can kind of tell how it works. It's like real straightforward. Reminds me of like, is it like basic board code or something? Which like people used to use in forums. BBS, yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, that's the one. BBS. Sounds like a Star Wars droid. Where was he hiding? Wait, I can't I can't run through that. No. Can I keep cheating? Oh. Fuck. Oh, I had a thing. Why is there a lip on this? So you can't actually go through. So that means that you have to jump through? Oh, fuck. So these are like little scrubber droids. They're like the things that are Red Dwarf. Scutters, yes. I remember. Oh god. Oh, I didn't expect that to happen. I remember being able to kill those eels. Oh shit! I'm still alive. I didn't know. Fuck off. Perspective, please. Oh, also, I still have Red Dead 2 installed. This game wasn't as big as I thought. And it turned out that I had like 80 gig free. I think that when I looked at how much free space I had, I was still like fucking around with ROMs and stuff, so I had loads of just files on the C drive. And I usually have them just in their own like mechanical drive. What?
I hacked into Cortex's computer and found detailed schematics for an improved Cortex Vortex and a suspicious-looking space station. I'm not sure.
If only she said, like, Crash, well done on that last level. Because then it would sound really sarcastic. Let's actually switch back. Bear down. It's going to be like, someone kicked the shit out of the baby polar bear in the previous level. I'm going to have to tend its wounds and make sure it rests well. Look at it running away. You come over me. Thick. Some heartless monster, yeah. Good if the game like really judged you like that. Although that does often happen. I hate it in games when it's a decision that you can't avoid. And it's like, oh, you heartless bastard. It's only some kind of evil monster would do this. I press button. I just don't press button good. Or sometimes it's quite obvious that it's an unskippable decision or an unmakeable decision. Okay. I just... Fuck, I thought they were going to pick it up. I just missed the checkpoint and then died. Alright, so I have to jump on that one. Yeah, it's hard to play this and read the chat. You have scutters there? Oh, you love scutters here. I was gonna say, if you like, are they real? Oh, we got all the boxes. Wow. I wouldn't be too surprised if they were real. Just like get a Roomba and just like put a claw on it. Do they make noises? I remember them sort of like making a weird noise. Just put an Alexa on it. Just like make a robot by just gluing together a bunch of kind of shite things.
So, you are helping
Mostly electric
Cortex
noises.
gather crystals. Yet, you have acquired a gem. Interesting. Well, Crash, know this. As long as you are allied with Cortex, you are my sworn enemy, and I will do anything in my power to stop you. If the fate of the world is truly your concern, you must gather the gems, not the crystals. If you obtain all 42 gems, I can use them to focus a laser. Yes, a laser beam that will destroy Cortex and the space station he has created. Until then, I must use my forces to stop you from gathering crystals.
Oh, okay. Sure. Oh, first place got 0. That's nice. I know that's not what that means. You had a... I say let's twat it and get out of here. No. I say let's get out of here, there. Fuck's sake. I say let's get out of there and twat it t-shirt? What? Did they say that? I actually don't remember. And I watched them all kind of recently. Good. Reading is hard, words is hard. They are. Yeah, I'm not going on that. Nope. You can't make me. Right, so to kill them, I just avoid them. I thought that they were all going to be like Nitros boxes. In polymorph? Oh, okay. You still remember Crichton's middle name is 2x4b523p. What a nerd. Oh, I got burnt by nothing. I remember the pilot episode before they had, what was his name, Robert Llewellyn? And it was just like some guy in really like quite awful makeup. Right, I don't know where the hitbox is for that. Monkey, get out of here. Okay. You were such a big Red Dwarf nerd. Yeah, that is like next level nerdery right there. But well, I'm dead. But also quite useful, because that would be quite a good, like, password. Fuck! I pressed button! Just pressed it slightly too late. Well, that's why there was a bunch of fruit here. Back off, monkey. Avoid. Monkey, please! So the guy who played Crichton in the pilot then played the toaster. Was he a... Oh fuck. I was gonna say, was he like a stand-in just for that? Why is this game difficult already? I'm going to wait for Monkey to come here, then I will kill him. to his cast but had filming commitments. And was Robert his name, the guy who took over? Or am I just like getting that wrong as well? Because I knew someone with the second name Llewellyn, so I might be saying his name. But he does YouTube now. He does a thing for like electric vehicles. It's like kind of like a review thing. I think I can spin through those. Those. Yeah, it is Robert, okay. And also Scrap Heap Challenge, like, fucking love that show as well. I was showing my nephew that. And it was like, do they make rocket cars? And I was like, well, actually, yes. And it turned out they had done like 2 or 3 episodes of like rocket cars, or rocket trains, or rocket sleds, like, you know, just a couple of them. And one of them like makes basically a jet engine out of like a fucking tin of beans and like some other shit. Oh my god. Oh, it's this! I remember this. So in the third one, I think it's a tiger that you can ride, and it's in like a Great Wall of China level, and it's also going the opposite direction. Where you are? Here? Here? I wouldn't be surprised if it came up and just killed me. I look terrified still. You fucking love me some Scrap Heap? Yeah, me too. But like that, I fucking loved that as a kid. I don't even know if I was a kid when I was watching it. I was probably like a young teen.
Crash, my boy.
But I would like watch those again.
More than halfway there. But I'm sure you've noticed that things are getting harder. The last 10 crystals will be the hardest to gather, and our enemies will be sending their strongest forces to thwart you. I'll contact you again when you have completed the next warp room.
And you loved the Robert's Carpool series? I do kind of remember that, yeah. I think he does a little bit of that on his YouTube. Tiny Tiger. I remember him. He's not tiny. Like, I'm guessing Robert was like a big car fan. Or like, you know, like big mechanics fan. For doing like Scrap Heap and stuff. What? What is happening here? Do I have to make him fall? Oh shit! Well, he can't do diagonals. Okay. He actually did. Oh! No, he should be dead forever. concentrate. Like, really, really badly. I did it. He's dead. Oh, rip. Actually dead. Did I ever see the US remake pilot of Red Dwarf? No. No. That sounds not good. I mean, I suppose if it was good, probably would have heard of it. I didn't know that the US would be interested in stuff like that. Was it called Star Trek? I do know that there was a Star Trek episode that copied Red Dwarf. I can't quite remember which one it was, like, conceptually. It was terrible, yeah. Cut out the Star Trek crap, it's too early in the morning. Looks outside. Pitch black. Evening. I've not watched Star Trek, by the way. I know very little. Oh, fuck! My nerd fact of Star Trek is that the first captain was called Pike. That's my nerd fact. And people go, no, wait a minute. Oh, no, yeah. Oh, perfectly timed. And I only know that because I was like, let's actually watch Star Trek. Looks at it on like Netflix. Starts with the first one, and it's like from the 70s or whenever. But the pilot was some other guy. I was like, okay. And then I got really bored. But a lot of people do say that, like, you know, they have like a preferred captain. I would probably like Patrick Stewart. Probably. But I don't know. Like, it's a lot to get through, isn't it, as well? Alright, let's just go for it. Oh yeah, and when we were talking about, like, swearing substitutes, that did also remind me of Red Dwarf. Because they never said fuck. Shit. Or shit. But you know what they were saying. Which I thought was quite clever. Checkpoint. Check. Why couldn't I jump? What? It's fine. Perfectly balanced. I've only just realized, right? It's nitro, as in nitroglycerin. But TNT is nitroglycerin. So this must be like pure nitroglycerin, which is why touching it makes it blow up. I never really put that together as a kid. I probably didn't know what nitroglycerin was as well. Well, I'm dead. I wasn't too smart. Smeg, yeah. Because it was so universal, you could just use it for everything. Yeah, just don't get too close. Christ, this platform's gonna sink. Do I have to do that to stop it? Maybe. Let me in! Cat was female and Lister was, of course, hot? Oh. But the whole point is that Lister is like the fucking bottom of the barrel kind of vending machine repair guy. Yeah, cat being female kind of ruins it, doesn't it, as well? Did they not have anyone else in it? Like, were they planning to pretty much copy the sort of overall story of they find Crichton and stuff? Because I bet they probably would have had Crichton be, like, smooth or something. You've only watched one episode of Star Trek, The Trouble with Tribbles. Those are those furry things that multiply, aren't they? Exactly, the whole concept of the story was ruined. They had Roberts Crichton. I think that he lives in California now, actually. Well, fuck. So I can't kill them. What? I don't remember any of this stuff, which makes me think that we never got this far as children. Maybe we just like jumping on Polar Bear. And that was it. Wouldn't surprise me. Fucking why? I just completely ignore all the bonuses. Oh. Those. What is this? Bees! Not the bees! Alright, indestructible bees. No! Bees! What the fuck? Gave me an achievement. Oh, jeez. It's like a theme hospital type of illness right there. Oh, you can spin them away. Alright. No longer afraid of bees. Fuck bees. What? You fucking what, mate? What the hell? I don't remember this shit at all. Plants that, like, puke explosives and bees and burrowing? Maybe my memory is just shit, because I have played this remake before. So I must have come across this. Unless you only have to do so many levels. No, I don't know. Who is this guy? What's Mario doing doing in this? Mario, leave me alone. Lumberjack Mario with a mallet. Did you know that Mario was originally a carpenter? I don't know why I'm saying it like that. Or I think like Jumpman Mario might have been. Which was supposed to be his dad, maybe?
Crash, I haven't got much time. Cortex has almost completed the new space station. Something's not
Oh, you don't
right
like
with his
stereo
statements.
bees.
Beware the tricks he's trying.
Yeah, bee noises in like headphones is awful. For me, it wasn't that loud. Cold and hard, huh? And here we go. Nope. Ah, my spin beats their spin. Jeez. What? 8 lives. They do fall, okay. Fucking... Yeah. Yep. 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 Did the same thing. God, I move a lot more forward than I'm supposed to. Like I'm like a pixel off dying each time. I actually had the reflection reflected, but it's like a simulated reflection. So they actually went to effort. Well, I think it is anyway. Wait, I have to go down there? I don't really know how to kill these guys. Well, that's one way, I guess. Pinku, no. Stop it. Rip in peace. Oh, fuck. It's ice. Oh, why? Why did it have to be ice? Can't I just do this faster, please? Oh, you flipping me. And I was thinking that this would somehow be easier than the first game. Fucking penguins. I don't want them. There's a bug. I thought my spin defeated their spin. And then, like, someone comes in, they're like, actually, the 10th time you try, and only the 10th, it doesn't work. Why? Reasons. Because if you look in the deep lore of Crash Bandicoot, that's one of his character traits. Ugh. Why? Oh, fuck me. And also the 12th time, of course. Don't forget that. Why is ice so terrible? Fucking ice. Oh no! It's that thing I don't actually know how to fucking defeat. Oh, you have to wait. I don't want to do it again. I don't want to. Oh fuck. We're like halfway through the game. Maybe not even that. It works that time. I think it's like a hitbox thing. Yeah, I have to wait for it to chill out. And then kick it right up the arms. Oh, fuck. I didn't think I was going to make it. Did I just make this appear? Penguin, please. Let me guess, next level it'll have ice and nitro boxes. Fucking wrong button. This is what I mean by like having the 2 attack buttons. Really doesn't help. I should just not have those. just not press the boxes. I can't make the jumps. This is it. Nope. I ain't pressing them. Nope. I ain't doing it. Ugh, there's still nitros. Alright. They might be important. Why doesn't he explode the box, though? It'd probably make the game more difficult. Oh boy, this looks fun. Yes. Very fun. Yes. Okay, actually fun. Oh, please be the end of the level. I don't have any lives. No! Everyone loves ice physics? You know, I usually don't mind ice physics, but in this it's just horrible. As soon as you touch ice, you seem to lose momentum, and then on ice, it does the shitty ice physics thing. No. No, I don't want to. I'm thinking of, like, retrying where I failed in the previous game, now that I have reached the point of failing in this game. It's not like this is impossible or anything. I just don't want to play it again. So I'm going to go back to the first game. We might get, like, the end of the first game whilst playing the second, if that makes any sense. And then I could edit them together, but I'm not going to. And I'm not going to lie to anyone about that either. I'm just not going to do it. Cheater, it's not cheating. It's what I would have done as a babby. I would have gone, this game is hard. Let's play next game. Wait, what? Did I get past the bridge? I'm a little confused. Yeah, this was the bridge. I did do the bridge, okay. Would call me out if I did anyway, yeah. I mean, I could, because now that I have good computer, I can actually edit, like, without having to pay money. That sounds really weird, but, what was it? Like DaVinci something, DaVinci Resolve. It doesn't have a Windows 7 version, and that was the operating system I was using on my shite computer. But then the other problem is the effort required, and that's the biggest problem. Although I do need to get used to DaVinci, so I was thinking of like doing a best of edit or something like that. Okay, I do remember playing this now. I just, for some reason, I thought I was still stuck on that other level. Uh-oh. I made it. Well, I timed that incorrectly there. I went when I should have not. I don't know what I was thinking. Yes, I remember all this. So this isn't the impossible bit. I'm gonna get to it and be like, I remember. Got to a checkpoint. Here's like wiggly, stupid platforms. No one knows what they're doing, not even them. Like, what the fuck? Alright, I think it was this. Maybe? What if I just do it first try, though? Don't clip that. Don't clip that. Oh, fuck's sake. Why have video games got to be like this? Oh, shit! But sometimes you do get, like, I don't know what it is, but like if you're struggling on a certain part, you just go away, and then like a day later or two, you come back, and it, for some reason, seems easier. I think it's because your brain does a bit of figuring out, like, on its own. Like when you sleep and stuff, which is, it's good, sure. It's a little bit of a shame that your brain figures shit out to do with video games, and not like, you know, something a bit more worthwhile maybe, but there we are. It'll just do it with everything. Yeah, it's a lot slower on that one. Clip that on it. No. No. Like, it's not karma, is it? It's, tempting fate, that's what it is. You even called it first try. Ugh. Take me up. Okay, we good. We good. I've not looked at my lives. I don't remember this. Maybe I just got fed up of the timing. Yeah, seems nice. I would take that if I could, just because it's sort of a checkpoint, I think. Where was I jumping? Nobody knows. Right, so this has that classic difficulty of not enough checkpoints. I think that's what it is. And that was the furthest I've been. I think I was just done. I was just done. don't think I've been hit by those, like, scientists. I don't know what they do. Two lives left. Yeah, I think we'll play until a continue. A part of me as well was thinking that I could do this offline and just record it. Like if I were to do an edit. But then, like, most of the video would be like shitty YouTube quality, and then the rest would be local recorded quality. That's the only trouble. Unless I grab the videos before they go off of Twitch. That's my favorite part. I love it! Now imagine this with ice physics, because it's slippery. He almost got me. Okay. Yeah. Just don't. Just don't go on the platform, it's fine. We'll take the other clone. Crash number 5666. He just doesn't land on it. I don't get it. Just doesn't fucking land on it anymore. I think that was the bit that I was struggling with before. No. No, fuck you. And there's no like way to get lives in this. There's no polar bears. Oh, how do I? Guys, please. Oh, this is how I quit. Yeah, of course. So, how the channel points looking? Right. Oh, it's 2 hours on the dot. Now that we're refreshed. But I can also just do a different level here. Like, that's what I quite like about these other ways of doing the levels. Hello, welcome coin. What a great start. What a great start. Yeah, how you doing? What killed me? Those sneaky bastards. That's just evil. Monkey, please. I pressed jump. I did. We're all meh. Yeah, it's very meh. Tis a meh day. This is just troll level. Monkey, please! I press spin. Come here, monkey. Okay. Okay. Lol, lol, lol. You suck at Crash Bandicoot. Sure, let's try the same level. At work, super hyped. You get to go home in 20 minutes. Well, that's good. What are you going to do when you get back? I still have Red Dead installed. So, if people wanted to do, like, bounty hunter missions, we could. I didn't have a choice. Guys, please, there's no polar bears. Is that the spam? Violin spam. Oh yeah, I didn't add a fail trumpet. But you know, a part of me is tempted to just stop playing this game and just do that or something. Yeah, just jump off the edge. Yeah, just fucking do that, yeah. That was close. Oh, fuck. I ain't pressing it. Fuck you, monkey. What was that I just saw? What is... Oh, it's like it's an extra thing. Great! Yeah, checkpoints kind of don't really feel like they mean anything anymore. Fuck, so none of that is safe then. Because I don't really have enough lives. I could do the bonus things, get more lives and stuff. But at the same time, he just jumps to his death. At the same time, they would be extremely difficult and probably lose me lives, if anything. In life, a slippery thing. Perspective, please. What? I tried to jump on the box. Oh my god. Alright, well, we just might not ever finish this game. Like any of them. Do I have to get all the crystals? I'm pretty sure I do. Bee having. That's when you own a bee. You are then a bee haver. Fuck off, Mario. Let's do this weird thing. Oh, it's jumped to get out. Okay. Thought I was stuck. Not the bees. Not the bees. Oh god, I do actually have to stay away from the bees. There's too many bees. And how many lives do I get given? How do I find out? 4. So it's like 5 attempts. Oh my god. I don't like these levels anymore. They're way too hard. Never too much. They are just instant death now, though. They're killer bees. Right, I think that if I leave their platform, that's when they stop chasing. Oh. It was that kind of jump. The kind where... What? I guess he can attack me underground. And that's what happened there. So I have to spam. I have to spam the button. Right, okay, impossible. I can't outrun them. And I can't kill them all. I actually don't know what to do. I did it! And I somehow got a life. Okay. Okay, yeah. No, not the bees. Fuck. I don't like any of these levels. What are you gonna do, Mario? I'm surprised I am not dead. I pressed the button. I'm supposed to be able to burrow on this. What? I don't know how I survived that again. I think it's that you have to be on the floor, whereas I was jumping. Fuck you. Is it the end of the level? The prophecy! It's fulfilled! I never want to do that again. Ever. Then it's like, file corrupted. Oh no. The game crashes. Thank you, thank you. Yeah, I think I have to do them all to get the boss. Look at him. Strutting. So it's these two. Man, I really don't want to. It's the ice one and that bullshit platformer one, which I guess could be all of them. And did he say there was 20? And there's 5 per level, so there is another level after this. Unless he said there was 15. I don't really remember. No momentum. Don't you hate that when you're like running and then you hit ice and then suddenly you stop completely still? Happens all the time.
Game over.
I'm gonna see if you can get more lives. Happens every day. I should have pressed no. Oh, you have to go? Okay, coin. See you later. Yeah, I think there's one more. No, maybe this is the last one. Yeah, fuck, yeah, I can't count. Here he is. You really can only do it once. Poor beard. He likes it. Look at his happy little face. Why can't you pet it? Yeah, we got 18. Okay. These are the last 2 levels, and then there's probably like one last, well, I guess boss fight, wouldn't it? So it is completable in like 2 hours. It's just a skill issue. I'm gonna save here so that these fucking pictures, just in case it saves me on the wrong level. So that every time you still stomp on him, it was because I've done like a continue now. At first I was like, maybe every time you come back from a level you can do it, but that would be OP. And then I was like, okay, well how about every continue? And next I'll shut down the game and I'll fire it back up and see if you can do it then as well. Like everything that changes, I'll go jump on him just to see. And I enjoy it? I do not, come on. I'm always extremely upset. Like, why can't we just love animals? Even in video games. Oh shit. And I cry. hate this. I hate it. The fact that you have to, like, really control... Oh. Wheel. What if this way is easier? The fuck? I couldn't stop bouncing, but the bouncing wasn't high enough. Oh, fuck that. Nope. Nope. Delete those. We don't need them. Tempted, but no. Tempted just for something different. Wouldn't want to be that guy right now. What, the polar bear? Likes it. No! And then what was the other bullshit thing that they do? I think it was like a jump that I just can't make. Next. Penguin, do not kill me. Checkpoint, motherfucker. Oh, no, I do. I remember. Does that break boxes? No, it's because it's the slide. Huh. I got touched by penguin and instantly I died. Penguin is poisonous. Oh. Fuck. I got slapped by penguin. Actually, if it was poisonous, it wouldn't instantly kill you, would it? Antimatter penguins, that's what these are. Just annihilate you. So you can get those, but they're on ice. So they're just absolutely terrible to get. Is that a life? On ice, surrounded by nitroglycerin. Yeah, it was this. It was this. No, it wasn't this. This bit is fun. Surprisingly fun. What was it then? I think I just ran out of lives. After this shade. Stay away from penguin. I put a porcupine just on a little tiny thing. Another checkpoint. That must mean that we're close to the end. We're gonna do it. We're gonna fucking do it. Yes. Well, ice level done. I don't even know how many lives I had left. How do I tell? Oh, that one. 3. Oh, okay. That's not too bad. Actually did it with some lives to spare. Going Scottish all of a sudden? Yeah, I don't know why I do that. I go like Scottish and just all sorts Australian and just whatever. It just brings out accents in me. Getting angry. Or just when I'm bored, I'll just speak in other accents. Now, do I press? I don't think I will. I don't think I will. Now the monkey will die. He is dead, isn't he? He's not coming back. Don't burn me. Please. Alright, this is where it was BS. Invincible lizard. Complete. Slippery perspective platforms. Wait. The end is just over there as well. They should just have a checkpoint there. Wait. What are you doing this? Yeah, the frustration brings out the voices. The voices. Right, last try. I should have probably also been looking out for, like, you know, those like cheeky shortcuts that there sometimes is in these games, where it's like, oh, if you just go backwards at the start of the level, you'll get some bullshit skip all the way to the end. Or something like that. I was just checking. Or like, you know, you go over here and take a leap of faith, and then you can just run on the bottom of the level or something. They were those kind of game designers. Checkpoint 1. Monkey defeated. Unless with the slippery platforms, this... Oh, fuck. Second monkey. Undefeated. Yeah, unless it the nitroglycerin thing also spawns platforms for the perspective bullshit ones. I don't know what's happening here anymore. Just death. Alright, whatever. Oh, they've started giving me a mask. I'm gonna try it out, and it will probably be the end of me. Why? Are we even gonna get there? Probably not. Yeah, probably not. Could do the bonus level. I might have kind of misunderstood how these work. It might be that if you die in the bonus level, you don't actually lose a life. You just lose the progress of the bonus level. I kind of see that being a thing. Right. Well, I don't know how you would do that, because you would jump on the TNT and then you'd have to do like the ground jump thing. But that would hit the TNT and you would die. Almost. Almost did it. And now we can test if... yeah. So it doesn't use up a life. I should have been doing these the whole time. I really don't get that. You can't get those boxes. Oh wait, it lets you bounce enough. Okay, no, it fucking doesn't. Well, fuck me, I guess. Oh, shit, I was trying to jump around it. Wrong button.
Game over.
Alright. I don't think I'll play this for much longer. And maybe just play the third one, like next time. Like I was saying, I remember these being hard, but my god. A lot harder than I even remember. Gonna test this little theory. Okay, nice. Got here without dying. The concentration, though. Yeah, there's no extra boxes. It is just a big ol' fuck you. Okay. I ain't going for it. I ain't doing it. I don't need it. On that checkpoint. It's the furthest I've ever been from the Shire. What the fuck is this? Monkey? It's the end. It's the end of the level. Did I even die? I don't think I died. Alright, you ready for like probably the fucking hardest boss ever?
Crash, I have discovered that the opposition is being masterminded by Dr. Nitrous Brio, the inventor of the Evolvo Ray. Brio was responsible for our misunderstandings in the past. He forced me to assist him in his plot for world domination, and he's at it again. He will attempt to stand in our way. Be on your guard, Crash.
Do it in one life? Well, that seems to be the thing.
Deliver the crystals.
I can either do it or I can't. Maybe like... I had 4. No, that does... Yeah, you do start with 4, don't you? So I did do that in 1. Oh, here he is. I was gonna say, like, do I have to go up a level? But no. Save. $20. Let's go! If I remember the boss, which I think I do, yes, I do, he is bullshit. But that means that I did play this as a kid, because I do remember this with, like, PS1 graphics. But that doesn't mean that I did it. It means that me and 4 other kids of similar ages did it. I don't remember how it worked though. Oh. Okay. I can throw fruit at him. Fucking what, mate? Alright, I don't remember this. I press button! You went to P, what did you miss? Oh, nothing, I just completed the whole game, no big deal. Wow, this is like final boss. And I have to throw Wampa fruit. I wonder if their original idea was to have it so that you had to collect. This was like all the Wampa fruit that you collected in the game. So if you didn't collect any, you wouldn't be able to do it. That would be interesting, but also trash as well. Yeah, does he have missiles on his shoulders? Yes, I do remember this. I do. I'm dead. So it'll be his arms, then his shoulders, then I guess probably his head. But it's just one hit kill for me. It does kind of suck, doesn't it? Just that whole thing. Just like, yeah, you get hit, you die. There's no coming back. Like, not even Dark Souls is like that. Maybe it's like the arcade mentality. Sort of left over from 90s video games. Kiwi, welcome back to what might be the final part of Crash 2. I'm looking forward to Crash 3. Alright, learn the pattern. Oh, it shows you where they're going to be. Why do they only stay open for like a millisecond? Alright, I can keep this pattern. I'm okay with this. Hopefully when these are gone, he won't have any weapons. Such bullshit. Is one exploded? I'm quite close to just running off of the edge as well, because I'm really not concentrating. What? What? Okay, that's new. Wait, what was the jetpack controls? That wasn't in this game. I don't want to. I don't want to do this again. If I fail, it's better to reload, because then I get a mask as well. I think. It didn't hit me though. It didn't though. No. No. I'm gonna try reload. Load is A. What if I go into a... What? 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 Oh, there it is. What if I go into a level, get some masks, so I've got 2? Or do I even start with 1? We'll see. Basically like farm health. Oh, I don't have one. Real? So may as well press continue. If that happens again, well, you know, I might get lucky. I mean, skillful. Why? Why? Either that or farm lives. Because after so many fails, they do give you a mask. Crash, why don't you have a bazooka? I think it's in 3 that you get one, if you do something. Or it might be in any of the others. It might be in all of them. But like once you get 100%. That crack is so satisfying. I wonder if there's other duck cracks. Just have like three duck redeems. Or like a goose honk, that'd be quite good. Alright, let's try and get past this phase. But then he starts getting rid of platforms as well. Can I jump? I can, good. I have to jump between platforms. Heck yes, you'd abuse the goose honk. I mean, I can have as many as I want, I suppose. It just makes the list longer. But it's probably about time that I review them. If there's one in there that I'm like, what is this? Then it's obviously not used enough. So I can like get rid of it. Have I played Untitled Goose Game? I haven't played it. But the second I saw it, I was like, I completely understand and want to play this game. It is on Steam, isn't it? I first saw it on Switch. Open up! Is it gone? I think... Did I get here before? Oh, maybe I did. The fuck? Oh, I see. I've got to do as much as I can. I ain't jumping over there. I'm not doing it. Wow, we were really close then. We did it! It's very short, but still a great game. I mean, like, if you do the lists, you can get a good few hours out of it. Up. Up is new. What? 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 Oh, he's gonna explain. Have I got to defeat him now?
What is your problem, Bandicoot? I will not ask you again to bring me the crystals. Obtain the remaining 5 crystals, Crash, and bring them to me.
He did say 25. Real? Are these levels going to be even harder? I mean, how can they be? Famous last words. Look at that, gives you a thing straight away. Wow. Much easy. Such. What the fuck is that? How do I even? Oh, I don't. Oh, okay. You don't, you die. That's how. The fuck? All these weird things. Yeah, so for the Scrimbus, you've got to slide. And then for the Tentaclon, you've got a question mark. How would I attack that? Right in the middle. You have to be right in the middle. Right in the middle. Just like that. slide my Scrimbus anytime. Nice. And they're so wide. Fuck. For people like just listening and not watching, they're like, what? Wide Scrimbus? What? Right in the middle. It didn't do the attack. Oh. It's a bit of a pro play there. Just hit him into the other guy. What? How? What? Alright, things have changed. Okay, no, I prefer this anyway. I can't jump. I can't jump. Can't do babby jump. Oh, they change. No! This seems fine. Just wait for it to change. Let me guess, these change as well now? No, they're fine. Big jump. Oh my god. Checkpoint. Yeah, this is a strange level. Why? Strange level. It just seems very particular. What? No, I don't want this. Let me guess. I get shot. Yeah. Just get fucking shot. What? That's just a guy with a door. Yes, to defeat the guy with the door, you must get the key to the door, open the door, push him out through the door he's holding. And then fall to your death. Right now, everything you've learned all at once. Right, that looks easy to get to. Okay, you just gave me a life. Thick. Oh no! Come on, door boy. Fuck off. Fuck off. I saw the door as well for the end. Nope. I don't think I do. Oh, and I thought I had done the game. I thought we were done. But no. He was like, by the way, Crash, you have 5 extra levels. Thanks. Oh, this is, jetpack. Okay. Yeah, this control scheme is okay. It's fine. doesn't spin the way I thought he would. He spins sideways, but he's like moving forward, so you'd think he would spin differently. What are you doing? Get away from me. What? Right, I'm gonna have a look at the other levels. I mean, it's really late to like introduce a completely new level type, isn't it? Okay. Is this gonna run out? It does. Oh, okay. What happens when it run out? Does Slender come? Oh, that's how you defeat them. So their crest is like what kills you. UFOs. Okay. That's nice. Did they just want to mess with the lighting? Or no, wait, is this in the original? I kind of do remember stuff like this. But on like moving platforms as well. I think that's in the third one. Okay, so that was a lot easier than that other bullshit level. Like the first level. You just had the sudden urge to watch WALL-E. Have fun. Pack attack. Is it all the robots? Wait, did I just go into the one that I've done? Well, not done, but like, tried. Or is this a new one? I think it's a new one. Oh, the camera's great! I still don't get this guy. Like, what's he about? Okay. Okay. It's definitely one of those levels where you're just like, sure. Whatever you say, level. Yep. Seems fair. Yeah, there is a backwards. Okay, so the insulated part of that cable kills you. Sure. But that was the same level. Right? Right? Pack attack and rocket? They actually seemed like the same level. Like you do a little bit of stuff and then there's the guy blocking the way. Oh no, is it another one? Is it? No, it's like the first level now. Does that platform hurt you if you touch the sides? You know what? I don't want to know. Just give this a try. He's not going to change. Yeah, it kills you from the side. Great. So if you're just a pixel off, you die. I was jumping over, please. Ugh. Please. Please, why? I really don't have the pinpoint accuracy to jump on them. That's why I just wait for them to transform, but then that means that I just can't be near them. Which can be a bit difficult. Yep. Alright, well, next we're gonna play Spyro. And then after that, I think I'll play Crash 3. I can't play these. I can't do them. They're too difficult. Dark Souls, no problem. No problem at all. Babby game though. Holy shit. And just think. Playing this on PS1 must have been harder. It must have been harder. Oh, thank you very much for the follow. Oscartron? Thank you. Yeah, Spyro. Spyro, tomorrow. Actually, what day is it? It might be... No, I think I can do it tomorrow. I'll probably be able to do it on the weekend as well. We'll see. I'm gonna aim for a similar time. That should work out. Alright. Yeah. That should be fine. Good. Yeah, it's the Spyro Reignited trilogy, and I'm also playing this, the Insane Crash trilogy. Alright, well, I'm gonna get going. But thank you all for watching. And I'll see you tomorrow. Similar bat time. Same bat channel. Alright. Bye. See ya.